Hi, this is GKTV Network. Please like, subscribe, and comment in the comment box below. Also, push that notification button for future updates. Thank you.
Manila. And we are very lucky today that this particular guest, honored guest, agreed for her valuable time today. She is an owner of a school, and not only a school but different businesses here in the Philippines. Okay, so without much further ado, um, let us invite Ma'am Roszela Rig, no, uh, to our stream. All right.
Hi!
Yes, ma'am. How are you?
I'm fine. Ako, long time no see, sir, in person.
Yes nga, ma'am. No? Medyo nasasanay na tayo dito sa setup. Okay. Ma'am, oh, okay. I will allow you ma'am to introduce yourself kasi baka biglang ano no, may masobrahan, may makulangan ako na pag-introduce sa'yo. Sige, I will be giving you a time to introduce yourself first to our audience.
Okay. Sir Allan, maraming salamat. My name is Roszela Ray. Para po sa mga audience ni Sir Allan and itong StreamYard na ito. My name is Roszela Ray. I'm the President and CEO of Global Knowledge Philippines. It's an IT training center na nag-start since 2003, and we pioneered the cybersecurity here in the Philippines, the training in cybersecurity. Not only the training, but also the certification. Now, also we teach yung mga training on business, on IT, and anything that has to do with information technology, and also pumasok na rin yung arts, multimedia arts and all. Now, just recently, or in 2018, nagbukas kami ng college because in the Philippines, wala pang cybersecurity track talaga sa country na magpe-prepare sa ating mga college students para sila ay maging cybersecurity specialists. So, nag-offer kami ng cybersecurity track sa GK College, and it's working very well these days kahit na pandemic. So, yun po ang aking mga pinagkakaabalahan ngayon. So, Sir Allan, thank you for inviting me here.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you very much din po, ma'am, na you agreed for my invitation kahit na napaka-late, pero you agreed on my invitation. Ma'am, ako ma'am, no, na-witness ko na yung yung parang journey mo here on this field, no? Medyo years na rin tayo magkakilala. And then based on my observation, ma'am, I consider you to have a Midas touch, no? Meaning to say a person with an ability to make money out of nothing, parang ganyan. No? So kahit anong hawakan mo, ma'am, no? In arts, in academe, in mga plants natin diyan, 'di ba? Parang you make money out of it, no? What is your secret about it? Can you share that to our audience?
Actually, ang priority ko talaga is not really to make money. Ang priority ko is to be of service. Parang mag-offer ng something. Kung ano yung kaya kong i-offer sa masa, or kung anong kaya kong i-offer, for example, sa arts industry, or sa mga gustong maging expert in cybersecurity, I offer the services. Now, yung money part, ano na lang yun, parang bonus part na lang yun. So, and syempre, as you do it, parang nabibuild yung confidence ng tao sa'yo. They build the trust, nabibuild yung trust nila sa'yo. So whatever you say, or halimbawa may i-offer ka, parang they patronize it because nandun yung integrity, nandun yung kanilang trust sa'yo, and yung belief nila sa'yo at sa produkto or service na ino-offer mo. So that's why siguro, yun nga, pag may ino-offer ako na something, ginagrab din ng mga friends ko, ng tao, but basically, I offer what I think is lacking, yung wala. So, ay hindi rin ako masyadong nag-offer ng ang dami-dami na kasi mahirap din, alam mo yun, kumbaga they're best at it na eh. So, I would offer something na hindi pa na-o-offer or limited lang kaming nag-o-offer. And then, I make sure na I give the quality service or quality product na angat doon sa existing. So that's probably one of my secrets.
Yes, that's great, ma'am. No? Ma'am, before we continue, kasi last week, this particular page, the Personal Finance Advice for Professionals, reached its more than 1,000 likers. So, I want to honor these 1,000 people who like this page. And what we do promise here is we will be having this particular content for you guys. Ma'am, just to continue, no, for sure naman in the past, you have these challenges, no? Kasi sabi nga nila, in order for you to succeed, you need to experience these challenges. Okay. So, can you please tell us, ma'am, kung ano ba yung mga challenges na napagdaanan mo in terms of your financial journey, and at the same time, how did you survive those challenges?
Okay. Challenges, ang dami-dami niya. Tsaka non-stop siya. So, even up to now, no? Kumbaga may challenge at may challenge. So, like for example, in 2009, natatandaan ko 2009, talagang economic downturn yon. So, hindi kami makabayad halos nung renta, and mas mahal pa siya kasi that time nasa tech-type building kami. So, sabi ko, kung i-give up natin yon, humanap na lang tayo ng mas murang area, and then pinakausapan ko itong bagong area na pwede ba mababa lang muna yung aming renta, etc. So para ba na-work around naman. Even during this pandemic, for example, napakamahal ng renta, di ba? Lalo na running a school, kahit walang pasok yan, kahit walang physical class, kailangan mo rin talaga magbayad ng renta. Despite the pandemic and despite this no face-to-face classes.
Yes,
so,
yes.
what I do is, medyo may gift din ako in negotiation. Kasi, for example, I negotiate with the owner of the building, and then talagang nakiusap ako na, sir o ma'am, di ba, wala talaga kaming klase, and, baka pwede po nating babaan para at least naman po ma-maintain pa rin namin and ma-keep pa rin namin yung pagiging tenant namin, kasi po talagang hindi naman po ito gagamitin, and wala po talagang taong and safe pa rin para sa kanila. So eventually, alam mo, yung appeal ko sa kanila, napagbibigyan naman nila, kasi I think siguro nakikita rin naman nila yung sincerity, and talagang very authentic naman ako, and open book pag makikiharap sa tao, makikideal sa tao. So they understand, and they give in to my requests. So yung mga ganong challenges, financial challenges, it's never ending. Never ending. And laging meron at meron. So kahit medyo nag-peak ka na parang, oy, naka-acquire ka na ng ganito, but still, no, nakakaisip ka nga ng things na hindi na parang, kunwari, during this pandemic, we are building a gallery, an art gallery in Tagaytay. And parang, dapat, di ba, nagpapahinga na lang ako, sige, palipasin na lang yung pandemic, but when there's no money coming in, when there's no income coming in, tapos doon ka pa nakakaisip na magpatayo ng building, magpatayo ng gallery. And what's a gallery, di ba? It's a luxury. Hindi naman siya necessity. And yet, because, non-stop ibig sabihin, parang, sige lang, even if there's pandemic, parang, we keep on moving, we keep on striving, kasi later on, you'll realize that the efforts will pay off. And along the way, you'll find, parang you fly as if you will nga, sabi ko Hindi mo pa alam saan mo kukunin yung budget. Hindi mo alam, but again, at the end of the day, hindi ako nangungutang. Walang utang si GK. Walang bank loans. Walang utang sa mga kamag-anak, or walang outside investors. So it's, everything has to be, parang generated from within, or talagang through the efforts on a day-to-day basis.
Alright. That's great. Ma'am, nakita ko nga yun yung post mo about that future gallery of yours. Art gallery. Is that an art gallery or gallery in general? I mean,
it's an art gallery.
Okay.
And also an events place.
Tagaytay, no? So that's great, ma'am, no? So looking forward, ma'am, na maka-visit ako diyan pag meron na yan, ha? Okay. Ma'am, let us honor first yung some of our attendees here. I invited some attendees kasi her name is Hershey May Mateo from Pasig, no? So thank you very much, Hershey. Ma'am, in personal finance and in business, cash flow is very important, 'di ba, ma'am? So, for you, ma'am, how are you having this cash flow? How are you defending it? How are you maintaining it or reserving it, something like that?
Okay, yung cash flow, talagang parang ano yan, sa totoo lang, minsan nauubos yan nade-drain.
Yes, yes.
Talagang nade-drain na parang, shucks, ano na yung next na ipapasweldo mo, saan ka next na kukuha ng ganito, ng ganyan. It's, nade-drain talaga siya. So kahit sabihin ko na, oh, you have to have at least mga 6 months or 3 months na parang cash flow na readily, pwede mong ma-pull out, parang at the end of the day, hindi naman talaga nasusunod. Kumbaga, parang hindi nasusunod. But one thing is that kung meron akong anticipation na mauubos ang cash flow ko, then maaga pa lang, ginagawan ko na siya ng paraan to generate more income. So for example, I'm launching yung mga Facebook posts or Facebook boosting, o kaya maglo-launch ako ng mga new products or new services, new trainings, new seminars, and then magbe-bring in yun ng kahit pa konti-konting amount, it will add up to my cash flow and it will somehow, sustain me or sustain the operation for a little bit longer. So parang ganon. Ngayon kasi hindi mo talaga, unlike before, pwede ka pa makapagplano. Kailangan meron tayong so much savings in the bank, ha? Eh ngayong pandemic, wala, nagkasubukan lahat, di ba? Hindi na siya yung parang normal nga dati. So ngayon, kaysa minsan parang sinasabi mo parang isang kahig, isang tuka, which is really the situation right now. But we have to really, kumbaga parang kahig ng kahig. Kung isang kahig, isang tuka, then make sure kailangan masipag ka, mas doble, triple yung sipag mo ngayon. Kahit mas maliit yung income, pero kung mas marami ka namang efforts na binibring in ngayon, kahit papano, you get to live by. You get to sustain whatever you're trying to sustain.
Yes, yes. Yes, thank you very much for that, ma'am. Ma'am, nasabi mo kanina, ma'am, no, na dapat nagpapahinga ka na lang, ganyan. So siguro, 'di ba? Pero ma'am, I'm just curious, what is your motivation? Bakit nagpapatuloy ka pa, no, sa mga ganitong adhikain mo, no?
I don't plan to retire anytime soon. Kahit mga 80s plus na ako, I'd still be working because this is the kind of work that I really enjoy. So parang hindi siya talaga naman work. It's just that, syempre, you term it as work or I term it as work. Kasi syempre, when I work, I feel great na, may silbi ako, may nagagawa ako, and then I get to put my mind into something na makakapag-benefit ng iba. So, kung ako lang iisipin ko, magtatanim na lang ako, mag-garden na lang ako, siguro naman mabubuhay ako na, kakain na lang ako, pipitasin ko na lang dyan. But at the end of the day, I think we have to make a good use of our brains, of ano ba yung capability pa natin na makatulong pa sa iba, mas makaserve pa ng iba. Like for example, maintaining the company would mean bringing salaries or giving them salaries that would feed their families, diba? So if I can, sustain the company and make it bigger, make it stronger, then the people working in it would be able to rely on the company and assured sila, hindi sila kakabakabahan na, baka bukas wala na akong trabaho, wala na akong may pakain sa anak ko o sa asawa ko and all. So I think that's the reason why, yun yung motivation ko. How can I be of service today to everyone? And hindi lang ngayon, for the future pa, yung mga darating na future. Kasi I know, ang isang tao, kaya niya talagang make a difference in this world. And kung may ganong mindset ang isa, and multiple mo yun, sobrang, di ba, mababago natin ang mundo. Mababago natin yung generation, yung next, mape-prepare natin yung mundo for the next generation.
Yes,
thank you. Miss Universe ang sagot, no?
Ma'am, I like that statement. The reason why you are sustaining your company or your companies because of the service, no? Service to others, no? Including the employees of your companies, no? So yon. For the information of everybody, no, ma'am, I'm part of GK College as a part-time professor, and she is considered my boss. And at the same time, she's my partner client also, no? Kasi for the information of everybody, I'm a licensed financial advisor from Sun Life. And luckily, Ma'am Roszela here is my partner client. Okay. So ma'am, let's us first honor the attendees that we have for today. Arjan Angeles Torres, Ricky Boy De Gracia, Eliza Zari, and Christine Aliana Guerzon. Good evening to all of you. Okay, ma'am, actually, I have the copy of your books, di ba? I have 3 or 4. Ayan. Title nito is Gusto Kong Magnegosyo Pero Paano? This one. Right? So, luckily, Ma'am Roszela gave this to me. Gusto kong makabayad ng utang pero paano? This one. Okay? And magtitipid na talaga ako, promise, no? Ayan, magtitipid na daw talaga ako, promise. Okay? And then you have digital copies on this also. Ma'am, based on your book, you mentioned that that it's very important to name your goal or savings. You mentioned that, for instance, if you are saving, maybe you can name that as your travel fund, or maybe you name that as your future car, something like that. What is the importance of naming, in personal finance, ma'am, what is the importance of naming your goals or naming your savings?
Okay, para ding destination yan, no? Journey. Kapag may journey ka, may goal ka na gusto ma-reach, ano ba yung destination mo? Kasi, mahirap kang makarating sa destination mo kung hindi mo alam kung saan yun. So, similarly, kung ang destination mo, halimbawa, or ang goal mo, makabili ng bagong ref, kasi sira na yung ref, yun, kung sabihin lang natin, then that is your goal. So, yung goal na yun, ang gagawin mo lang is to save up for it. Diba? So, you name your goal. Now, ang isang goal mo is to send your kids to school. What school? Anong particular school? So, ilagay mo na doon, and then magkano yung average tuition fee doon. By then, mag-school. So, parang lahat ng bagay na goal, you name it, para at least alam mo, unmotivated ka rin, oy, kailangan ko nga talaga itong ref na to, or kailangan ko talaga ma-send itong aking anak sa good school, and ito yung dapat kong pag-ipunan. But pag meron tayong destination or my goal, then mas mabilis tayong nakakarating doon kaysa yung sanga-sanga, kaysa yung sanga ba, paano ba, basta ako mag-iipon ako. So, eventually, yung perang supposedly para doon sana sa bagong ref, hindi na mapupunta doon. Kasi wala eh. Wala yung name. Hindi naka-name doon. Baka nagastos mo sa, may bagong washing machine, yun pala nabili mo. O kaya may bagong movie or may Netflix subscription, yun na lang pala. Parang ganon. So, yes. Make sure na you name your goal and matatarget mo yun accordingly.
Yes. Hindi ko nalaman kung saan napunta ito, no? Ma'am, ito ma'am, di ba, lahat naman tayo may mga financial goals, no? Kahit estudyante yan, may mga financial goals yan. Anong suggestion mo, ma'am? Ano bang mas uunahin dapat? Yung pinakamalaking financial goals or yung pinakamaliit muna? Kasi kung pinakamaliit naman, parang kung nabili mo, for example, yung maliit na bagay na yon or financial goal na yon, parang pag nabili mo siya, you feel good about it and you think you're winning na, 'di ba? Versus naman dun sa pinakamalaking goal mo, for example, kotse, pero ang tagal-tagal mong ipunin, so parang you're not, in a way, parang you're not winning. So anong masasuggest mo sa ating audience, ma'am?
Okay. Meron tayong maliit tsaka malalaking goals, no? Yeah. But at the same time, meron din tayong importanteng goals and not so important goals. So, identify muna natin kung ano pa yung mga most important na parang non-negotiable. Then siguro dun sa most important and non-negotiable, make sure na iniipon-ipon mo yun. Now, as perks, okay, pwede natin ilista rin yung mga less important, pero you really want to have that, and small wins or small gains, sabi mo nga. So kung may mga small gains tayo, parang nakakadagdag, nakaka-boost, diba, ng moral natin, oy, na-achieve ko na to. And then next, konti-konti, kumbaga grade 1 ka muna, saka kapunta grade 2, grade 3, hanggang sa pa-level up. But make sure also na, yun nga, since nailista mo yung important goals mo, hindi ka nagsispend ng too much money or too much effort on the small goals na hindi naman ganun ka-importante, because you may want to use these funds or these savings or budget para dun sa important goals mo. So I think the more important thing to really discern or siguro isipin or talagang i-list mo doon ay ano ba yung importante? What matters most? Ano yung mas importante? And then dun ka medyo mag-invest ng time, effort, and budget.
Correct. Thank you very much for that. Ma'am, before we continue, let's honor first these names, no? Jana Trishiltan, Kurt Canillas, Rowena Cuarto Bicaldo, Hershey May Mateo, no? I think they are from Quezon City and Pasig. Okay. So, ma'am, ang favorite ko talaga sa personal finance is about allocation, no? Because in allocation, parang I have the power to allocate something, no? Parang allocate the money that I'm receiving or ganon, yung mga ganon. Sa akin, on my part, parang I allocate my income or the money that I receive in terms of operational, investment, and some financial or yung parang dapat kong bilhin, something like that, no? O, parang ina-allocate ko siya percentage-wise, 60-20-20, something like that. How about you, ma'am? Can you share to us, no? Ano ba yung ano ba yung ginagawa mong allocation on your part? Do not mention specific kung magkano ba yan, something like that.
Okay. To be honest, dyan sa book, makikita nyo dyan yung 10-20-70 rule. Okay, 10% tithing kay God. Tapos 20%, yun yung savings ko. Savings or basta investment. For example, may binabayaran akong lupa, basta it's a savings. And then the 70% is allocated dun sa aking mga expenses. So sa expenses ko, like for example, sa akin medyo bigger scale kasi nga, running a business. So the 70% goes to the salaries of people, to the utilities, to the bills, and etc. Pag hindi nagkasya dito sa 70%, I have to cut costs. I have to do some budgeting and for example, nag-over ako doon sa 70% ko, pwede ako magtanggal ng, say for example, internet connection, o kaya magbaba ako ng Meralco bills ko. Kailangan sobrang tipid kami sa ganito. Or, pwede rin na magtanggal ng tao. That's the last part, no? Like, for example, hindi na necessary yung position na yun, or kung mga may ina-outsource kami, magbabawas-bawas kami. So, that's para ma-maintain ko sa 70% lang yung aking budget, yung aking expenses. Now, again, very important, yung 10% para kay God.
Yes.
20% para dun sa savings or dun sa running ko na like for example, yan nga, I'm putting up a gallery or I'm yung mga investment, for example, I'm also investing in cryptocurrency. So doon na pupunta yung mga iba or even yung sa mga insurance, sa stocks, doon na pupunta yung 20% ko. After that, the 70%, it goes to the expenses of both my personal and the company.
Okay, good. So yun, ma'am, we mentioned a while ago na you are my partner client and valued partner client. Tell us, ma'am, no? Tell our audience, no? And the people who will be watching this later on, dun sa replay, what is the importance of insurance in a personal finance? On your part, as a business owner, as an entrepreneur, something like that, ma'am.
Okay, I'll tell you a story, nung journey ko sa insurance. So I've been getting Sun Life insurance for quite some time already. So marami na po akong insurance na nakuha for my kids, for my family, for myself. And yung most recent ko nga yung insurance na nakuha ko kay Sir Allan, which is a life insurance and all these. Now, the value of insurance kasi ganito po yan. Kumaga, parang kunwari ang sasakyan, di ba? Ang sasakyan po ini-insure natin eh. Kasi ang sasakyan, pag ini-insure natin, di ba, mabanggaman o magasgasan man, o masira man, during the comprehensive period na insured siya, kumaga, binavalue natin yung kotse o yung sasakyan or kahit motor naka-insured. Pag nawala, may papalit. tayo bilang income generating, tayo ang biggest asset ng pamilya natin. Tayo po ng insurance. Imagine, so parang yung bagay na ini-insure mo, yung bahay ini-insure mo, yung negosyo ini-insure mo, pero the biggest asset tayo yung nag-generate ng income, tayo yung kayang kumita, and yet wala tayong insurance. So that's parang pag tayo ay may nangyari sa atin, kawawa yung ating pamilya. Or sino ang sasagot, di ba? So it's a safety net para sa ating mga tao, Filipinos. No? Actually, sa Philippines kasi napaka-konti pa lang ng population na nagpapa-insure. Kasi parang pag nakakita ka ng insurance, ay, ayoko, takbo ka na, di ba? But, the reality is, dapat sa US or sa ibang bansa, sila pa ang pumupunta at naghahagilap ng insurance agent para sila ay i-serve. Sila ang naghahabol. Tayo hinahabol. Dahil lumalayo tayo kasi ang isip natin is that kapag insurance, kukuha na tayo ng pera niya, ganyan, wala namang mangyayari sa akin. But you know what? The good thing about me having this insurance over the years, no, for I think more than 10 years na, dumating yung point, like for example, dumadating yung point na sobrang literal na wala akong pera for the business, for the operation, and I really don't want to loan from the banks kasi parang mababaon ka doon, plus ang dami-daming mga papeles yata and may collateral na hihingin and all. So I approached my insurance agent and sabi ko, can I loan from from the plans that I did? And sure enough, nakaka-loan pala.
Yeah.
Tapos loan na yun, like for example, I was able to loan before almost close to 500,000. So imagine if I loan that from a bank, gaano katagal, anong hihinging mga collateral and all. But this one, from the insurance, from Sun Life, nag-loan ako, I was able to get it like in less than 7 days. Nandiyan na. So, napaka-convenient. And then ang kanyang interest is 10% per annum. In comparison with the bank na ang taas-taas yan and accumulating. So, it's really a convenience for me and talaga napakinabangan ko siya during that time na talagang gipit talaga ako and I really don't know where to get the money, but I at the same time I never wanted to loan from anybody or from the bank. So the insurance really helped me. Plus the fact na if anything happens to me, yung mga beneficiaries would be, hindi sila mahihirapan. Hindi sila hahagilap ng saan yung ganito, ganyan, pambayad sa mga estate tax, pambayad sa ganito, sa ganyan, because I'm insured, diba? And imagine for a very small amount, pwede po kayo magpa-insure, hindi ko kayo binibentahan. Hindi naman ako insurance agent, but it's a peace of mind. It will give you peace of mind, and even your family, bibigyan din po kayo ng peace of mind yan para sa pamilya ninyo, kasi again, if something happens to us, then somehow, para ka na rin nagsisave. Savings, as later on, you wouldn't know when you need it, and when you need it, talagang nandyan yun, para nakasandal ka sa pader. Parang gano'n.
Okay. Thank you very much for that, ma'am. Actually, let me just share my experience also with regards to that, ma'am. No? Actually, I have 4 partner clients in this time of pandemic. They were able to withdraw their fund value. So medyo yung isa nakabili ng bike, no? Yung isa yung dalawa, actually yung tatlong partner clients withdrawn the fund value because of personal or emergency. So ayun, no? So sa iyo naman, ma'am, on your part, you were able to loan, no, because of that insurance policy. Okay, very good, ma'am. Thank you very much. Okay, ma'am, okay, may mga estudyante tayo dito, ma'am. Some of them are my students. Ano kayo pwede mong maipayo sa kanila, ma'am, no? While they are studying, while they are receiving their allowances from their parents, paano ba sila mag-practice ng personal finance?
Okay. Yung para kayo ay yumaman or mag-retire na milyonaryo in the future, one of the earlier steps or one of the few steps, first steps na dapat niyong gawin is number one, magtipid. Okay, magtipid kayo. Kasi syempre, wag yung na may bagong gadget, bili kagad, may bagong ganito, bili kagad, may mga apps, bili kagad. So, magtipid. And then, avoid yung pag-utang. So, pag may utang kayo, bayaran nyo na kasi it's a practice. It should be a practice na dapat binabayaran natin yung utang or wala tayong utang. Kasi isa mo pang iisipin yun eh. And ang pangit din nung tinatakbuhan yung utang. So, avoid. Huwag nyo nang sanayin. Kahit na bata pa kayo, huwag nyo nang sanayin yung pangungutang. If you can avoid credit cards, avoid nyo. Kasi ang dami-daming, di ba? Uso yan. Pag-graduate nyo sa college, offeran kayo ng free credit card, ganyan, activated. Ang sarap mag-credit card. But, so, wala kayo, nagtipid kayo, wala kayong utang. But at the same time, pwede nyo i-insure yung sarili nyo, even from your own baon. So, kung may baon kayo, kung may baon kayo, hindi lang siya basta sa insurance eh, but it's the discipline. It's a discipline in the money na pinapractice niyo. So, okay pa konti-konti, like, alam ko nga may mga 52 pesos or less than 100 pesos per week kung masasave mo yan. Or you can work it out with an agent like si Sir, financial advisor, si Sir Allan. Magkano yung kaya mong i-budget per month? Kasi, hindi naman yun para sa iba, kundi para sa iyo yun and para sa pamilya mo yun. So imagine if you will start your life insurance or yung insurance mo savings every time, ang by the time na baka nasa 30s ka o 40s ka, baka milyonaryo ka na. So, sabihin ko lang sa inyo pag normal and ordinary na magtatrabaho ka, ang hirap maging milyonaryo. Diba? Ang hirap. So, but if you will let an insurance company na, somehow to co-manage your money and in-invest mo doon, and yung rule of accumulation, eventually nakakatulong siya na mag-accumulate pa ng pera doon sa mga in-invest mo. Plus the fact na ikaw ay secured. Yung security level na, may mangyari man sa'yo, o mabuti kung walang mangyari, that's even better, di ba? Hindi naman, pero kung may mangyari man sa'yo, at least covered ka. So, and hindi na siya rocket science. It's a necessity actually na kailangan lang natin i-embrace and kailangan natin i-adopt. So, get insurance naman. Kuha kayo kay Sir Allan kasi trusted ko naman po si Sir Allan. I mean, very efficient siya sa pag-assist sa inyo.
Alright. Thank you very much for that, ma'am. Actually, ma'am, I have 4 partner clients, no? They are in 20 and 20 to 23, no? Yung mga ganun, 4 partner clients na ganun yung age range, no? And based on their plan, they will be retiring at around 35 to 39 years old, no? So they could be able to retire na, no? So yung matatanggap, they will be millionaires na at that particular time. 35 to 39, grabe, no? Sabi, kaya sobrang sipag nilang maghulog every quarter, no? Minsan sinosobrahan pa nila because of that goal to be a millionaire, to be retired and to have their own business when they reach this particular age. Okay. Ma'am, alam naman natin, no, napaka-challenging nga, no? Yung iba sa atin talagang nagsusurvive lang, di ba? Alam natin yung situation na to. Pero sa inyo, on your part, ma'am, what are the areas of opportunity that these students, that these individuals can have in this time of pandemic?
Okay. Yung mga typical sagot, di ba, na okay, mag-aral kayo mabuti, ganito, ganyan. I mean, that's normal and that's the usual tip na ibibigay ko sa inyo. But, you know what, there's something new ngayon. I think you may want also, if talking about financials, no, if talking about, investing, it's a cryptocurrency. So, I don't know, sa iba, it's really a puzzle pa, it's really something na, no, but, if for example, stocks, kasi for example, nagsa-stocks ako, but ang practice ko sa stocks, bibili ako, pagbili ako ng stocks, I'll keep it forever. Hindi ko siya, unless siguro talagang yun nga, pag dumarating yung talagang gipit na gipit ako, pwede ako mag-withdraw ng funds doon, ng money doon, and by then, tumubo na yung aking stocks. But this time around, yung parang buy and hold. Kasi kay Warren Buffett, yun yung kanyang practice. Buy stocks and you hold it for a very long time, and then you'll just realize na yung iyong invest ay 300% higher na kumpara sa initial mo. The banks will only give you like what? 0.25% interest doon sa iyo. So kahit na doblehin pa natin yung lifetime mo, hindi madodoble yung investment na yung naka-savings mo sa bank. Sa stock, siguro magiging pwede 300%. But you know what? In cryptocurrency, it can go as high as 37,000%. Okay, 37,000. So for example, yung dating Bitcoin na 1 cent lang ang bili, ngayon ay 2.5 to 3 million na ang isang Bitcoin. So, but of course, this is something, and when it comes to security, this is really very secured kasi ito nga ay dinesign talaga for the military, for the, but maybe you can take a look at it because it's the new financial future that I'm not really promoting, but we have to be parang future ready. Future ready. So if you can just, make an understanding of what it is, then it's a good, but don't invest in something that you don't know. So you really have to know first. For the insurance naman, I'd suggest na, get an insurance. That's your best, best security in financial. So kung may mangyari, the insurance will cover for whatever you cannot cover. So, yon. And, yun na yung mga tips ko para sa ating mga kabataan. Good luck sa inyo. Kasi, maganda naman yung journey in life. I mean, deserving yung talagang yayaman ka kung gusto mo talagang yumaman. But make sure na kung gusto mong yumaman, it's all about win-win. Okay? Wala kang aapakan na tao, hindi ka maninira ng iba, hindi ka gagawa ng something na, taking advantage of others. Because at the end of the day, it's karma. So meron talagang karma na tinatawag. And when you do something good, 100 folds yung balik sa'yo. When you do something bad, ganun din, hahabulin ka niya. Hindi ka pwedeng makawala. So, correct. At any point, kailangan ang lagi mong isipin is win-win. Is it best for me and also best for others? Is it best for everyone? Kasi pag hindi yan best for them, then don't do it. Don't offer it. Give them what is, best.
Yes, ma'am. That's actually, ma'am, based dun sa sinabi mo yung cryptocurrency and stocks, ako rin, investor ako ng stocks and cryptocurrency, So actually, yung X amount of money ko, 2 years ago, grabe, yung ngayon, so okay na. So, pero I would not mention the amount. Baka bully tayo BIR. Joke lang. Okay, anyway, ma'am, yung mga audience natin, we have 8 viewers. Hopefully, mas madami yan sa replay natin. And thank you na rin sa mga nag-like at saka nag-heart, at saka mga nag-share. And please do share this. We have until 7 o'clock. We are until 7 o'clock. So 20 minutes more. Okay, so thank you very much. So we want to honor first these individuals again. Francis, sabi niya, good evening, sir. Angeline S. De La Cruz, good evening po. So most of them are my students. Okay, anyway, ma'am, parang boy abunda tayo. So ma'am, kung ikaw ma'am, when you look in the mirror, what do you want to tell yourself? Sige.
That I did good. I did good. There were challenges, there were failures, but basically I really did good in the field that I'm in. And I know that I have contributed a lot to the society one way or another. Nasa back end, but a silent contributor, but I know I've contributed something in the society. So I appreciate myself and I really thank myself for doing good and making this life meaningful.
Good. That's great, ma'am. Ma'am. Okay, to our audience, you can ask questions. Just type there in the comment box, or whatever questions you have for Ma'am Roszela. no? So we are very lucky, no? Ma'am Roszela is a business coach, a business owner, an author, no? An author of several financial books that I have it here now, and maybe in the future, future authors of different titles also. Okay, ma'am. Okay. You are also a YouTuber, right, ma'am?
Oo.
Yes. All right. Ma'am, magkano na ba kinita na? Without
Wala.
mentioning without mentioning the amount. Pero okay na ba? I mean,
No, no. I just started. Parang kaka-monetize pa lang. I mean, yung ads, doon pa lang tuwang-tuwa na ako, no?
yes,
But
yes.
basically, I did the YouTube not really to earn. Kumbaga, parang it's really one way of me sharing my ideas, interviewing people, ganyan. Pero bottom line, para kasing ang hirap kumita sa kanya. Kasi kailangan mo talaga ng several millions of views para kumita, no? So wala pa ako doon sa stage na yon. And if ever na dumating ako doon, it's really just a thank you for that. But the goal is really not for me to earn from YouTube, but the goal is for me to somehow influence. Kasi I own businesses, I own a college, and maiparating ko sa lahat kung gaano kagaling si Global Knowledge at si GK College. Ma-send ko yung ideas ko about the artists in the Philippines, and share this to the public. So again, later na lang kung ma-compensate ako ni YouTube, then that's just the bonus. But I have other sources of income, so YouTube is not one of those na tinitingnan ko maging source of income in the near future, no? Siguro later on, pag sumikat ako, pag pinasikat niyo ako, baka siguro, I won't mind. Ayan. But, I haven't earned from YouTube yet. I'm just enjoying the journey. So, bagong-bago pa lang talaga ako. Na-enjoy ko pa yung mga ads.
Yes. I'm actually looking forward when you will be receiving this silver button from YouTube, no? So, we will be celebrating on that if you will be receiving that one, ma'am. No?
Wow, sana.
Yeah, let's pray for that. Okay, ma'am, how about, kasi I'll give you an idea, no? I know naman na may mga ganitong ideas ka na siguro, ma'am, no? Yes, we have these platforms, we have this Twitter, Facebook, we have the social media platforms. What if Trump would be creating his own platform, no? How about you, ma'am? Are you thinking na in the future you will be creating your own platform to have your own Facebook in the future?
No. I will leave it to them. Sa mga magagaling na. But you know what? If ever in the future, at kung ma-explore ko, I'd like to have a GK currency, cryptocurrency. Yun yung mga ganun siguro. Pero, or siguro an NFT site. I mean, ito naman for the artists, no, na they can buy they can buy artworks using cryptocurrencies. So, nandun ako sa area na yun. Or probably it won't hurt kung magkakaroon ng ICO or yung initial coin offering ang GK, diba? Global Knowledge. But that's a wishful thinking. So I'm not sure, diba, later on how I progress with this thing. And yun yung mga naisip ko. But having an own platform like Facebook or Twitter or wala siya sa pipeline ko.
Since you mentioned the ICO, in the future, ma'am, are you planning to have our school or your school, GK College, to be in IPO or initial public offering in the stock exchange?
No. I'd like to stay GK College or the Global Knowledge Company to be, yung original na board members and the original directors and all. So, hindi ko siya balak out in the public because, once it's out in the public, you can't control sino na yung owners and all these shareholders and all. Hindi ko siya nakikita na parang anytime na initial plan ko or in the future, in the near future, wala siya sa plan ko. I just want to grow this internal. I mean, I just want to grow this as is. So, tingnan ko kung hanggang saan kayang mag-stretch, hanggang saan kayang mag-grow. But, I really don't want to grow it so big. Kasi when you grow it so big, it becomes unmanageable then. Mahirap din, stress. Baka yung mga next generation na mag-handle nito would also find this stressful. So, I want them to have a balanced lifestyle. Kaya, even if I wanted to grow company so big, I medyo kinikip ko siya na manageable level lang. So that I'll have my family life intact, I'll have my love life intact, I'll have my balance and my self life intact and walang stress. And I keep myself healthy in that aspect kasi hindi ako nasa-stress of anything. Sana, no?
Actually, you look young, you look beautiful.
Thank
okay.
you.
Parang wala talagang stress. Ma'am, let's have the question of Miss Rowena Cuarto Bicaldo. No? So, sabi niya, Ma'am Roszela, where are your mentors in your financial journey? How much capital did you start working on?
I am my own mentor kasi nung unang panahon, and then I started my business in 2003 and I graduated from the University of Santo Tomas with a degree of business administration, business management, major in marketing, banking and finance, and business management. Now, I've been an employee for the past 15 years bago ako nag-venture into my own company. When I started, nung employee ako, parang walang laging natitira. I earned a lot. I mean, like literally, I'm the best in sales pagdating sa training center na talagang I'm earning a lot because sobrang sipag ko rin sa pagbebenta. Benta ng courses, benta ng ganito. Pag sabi ng boss ko, ang aking reporting time is from 12 noon up to 9 p.m. kasi nasa mall. But I report as early as 9 a.m. until about 9 p.m. So the whole day talaga, kahit hindi alam ng boss ko, nagpo-flyers na ako, kasi talagang sobrang sipag ko. But at the end of the month, I also generate a lot of commissions and talagang ako highest paid. Kahit natatasan ko pa yung mga VP, natatasan ko pa because of the commission. So, I also joined another training center. Puro training center lang. Some are offering me huge amount of salaries pero hindi siya aligned sa training. And sabi ko, later on, I want to have a training center. So, puro training center lang ako nagsanay. And gano'n na naman. When others are earning, like yung nasa sales na naman ako, others are generating like, 50,000, 100,000 per month. In sales, ako I bring in like 1.5 million in sales, so 2 million in sales per month. So ganun talaga kasi nag-uwian na sila, but ako nag-fax pa ako, nagaganito pa ako, sobrang sipag ko. Because, I enjoy it. Because at the end of the day, hindi ko dinadaya yung employer ko. Hindi ko kasi pag dinaya ko siya, parang ang dinadaya ko sarili ko. So, binibuild natin, whatever we do, we build ourselves. We build our own house. So kapag dinaya natin yung house natin, later on, pag alis mo dyan sa company na yan, you'll be very weak. And ang nag-generate mo lang or nag-gain mo lang is natamad ka, nag-take advantage ka of that situation, wala si boss, so nag-Facebook ka lang. But sa akin, kahit wala si boss, I really do a lot. I mean, I really do something for the company to mag-boost siya. So, it paid off. Now, when I started putting up my own business, I had zero. I had zero capital. Wala talaga. As in, dalawa kami ng sister ko. Na used computer, tapos wala. As in, walang, So, eventually, sabi ko, kung magaling ako, yung para magtayo ka na isang training center, you need at least mga 15 million pesos. During that time, 10 million, 15 million, kulang pa yan para makapagtayo ka ng isang IT training center.
Yeah.
So, I started it with zero. Sabi ko, kung magaling ako, yung labor ko ang katapat nito, yung experience, I have zero and yet, kaya ko mapalago. And true enough, after, ngayon, 17 years na kami, 18 years na, we have all these things na, and yung iba, yung mga kasabayan namin, nag-close na sila, nag-open na ng bago, close na naman, hanggang sa wala nang natira. But through the test of time, GK or global knowledge has been here and will, despite the pandemic, nandito pa rin. And I'm sure for the next, decades to come, so it started with zero capital. And imagine ngayon, may college na kami. For you to put up a college, di ba? Parang dapat mga Henry C. ka, di ba? Dapat mayaman ka. So, pero hindi naman ako mayaman po. So, parang, ibig sabihin, parang, because of the right dedication, the motivation, and also yung pagiging honest and truthful, and hardworking na rin, no? Being smart in the industry. Smart meaning yung parang, alam mo yung paano mga bagay-bagay na mas mabilis mo magagawa, maka-accomplish mo. So with that, everything were put into its proper place.
You deserve a clap. Actually, may yeah, deserve a clap.
Thank you.
Okay. Ayun, may question pa tayo dito, ma'am, no? Sabi niya, from Marianel Marcos from Pasig. Good evening po. How can I make money kahit na student pa lang po ako? Gusto ko pong magkaroon ng business pero hindi ko rin po alam kung anong business ang papasukin ko. Lahat po kasi ng business na naiisip ko, ang dami na po agad na competitors. Actually, ma'am, no, nowadays, digital age, parang, it's very impossible for you not to make money, no? Sige, ma'am, go ahead. Ano pong sagot niya doon sa katanungan?
Okay. Una, you can make money kahit student ka pa lang. Actually, kapag ikaw ay college student, considered ka na pwede ka ng employable ka na eh. Para ito, setting na lang the discipline eh. Pero we're actually old enough na ang college student para magkaroon talaga ng sarili na niyang buhay, ng sarili na niyang income, na pwedeng ma-generate employment, ganyan. Medyo sa atin, sa setup kasi natin, pag college, baby pa, antayin ko muna natin bago mag-graduate. But basically, ito, ang college life, dapat, ito yung parang test na of real life. Parang dito muna nasusubok like for example, ako naman, nung time ko, minsan uma-absent ako sa class ko. When I was in my second year college, ma-absent ako kasi nandun ako sa BPI kasi nakapila ako, I'm putting up my own business. And in my whole class, I don't think may gumagawa nun. Because I was too eager. Sabi ko, I was too eager to put up my own business, put up my own, whatever it is, no? So maraming businesses ang tinayo ko and they failed. Siguro mga 12 businesses and all failed. So, but you keep on trying. So, for example, ito, ang tip ko lang, kapag magnenegosyo ka ngayon, is that you can start with what is yung passion mo. For example, magaling ka sa arts, magaling ka sa crafts. Then, gawa ka ng crafts, benta mo sa online. O magaling ka magsulat, then offer an online writing something, services. Na, if you need mga preparation of presentation, you can tap me. Ito yung rates ko. If you're good in whatever you do, huwag mo habulin muna yung pera. At hayaan mo ang competitor. Ang competitor nandyan lang yan, hindi nawawala yan. So don't, para kang yun may mga kabayo, di ba? Yung kabayo, naglalagay sila ng piring dito sa mata. Kasi yung kabayo, pwedeng tumingin dito, pwedeng tumingin dito. So pag tingin siya ng tingin ng ganyan, hindi siya makaka-focus sa destination, sa direction na dapat direction takbo niya. Imagine, pag wala yung dito, tatakbo siya doon, tatakbo siya dito. So ganun din. Sa competition, ganun. Kung lagi kang nakatingin sa kanan, sa kaliwa, competitor, hindi ka makakarating doon sa ano. So, just don't mind them. Ang mind mo is your own destination. So, what do you want to sell? Then sell it. What's you're passionate about? Then do it. Kasi, if you're passionate about it, hindi ka mapapagod. And, kung hindi mabenta, it's okay because you enjoy doing it.
Yes, actually, yan din yung message ni Kai Soto, yung prominent 18-year-old basketball player natin. No? Marami nagbabash sa kanya. Sabi niya, I don't have any time for bashers kasi hindi naman ako mag-i-improve. Ganun bagay. Sige, anyway, ma'am, may isa pa tayong question from Hershey May Mateo from Pasig din ito. So, good evening po, Ma'am Roszela. Can we ask an advice on how we will handle our finances? Also, can you give us inspirational message for us to strive harder, especially now that we are facing the pandemic?
Okay. Thank you, Hershey. And thank you to sa mga nagtanong kanina, ha. I appreciate the questions. And mabuti na itatanong nyo yan. So, number one, how to handle your finances. Okay, to be honest, ako, minsan, hirap na hirap ako sa pag-handle ng finances ko. May mga tao talagang matipid, magaling sa finance, ano mo yun, yung nag-allocate ng budget. Unfortunately, in my case, hindi ako yun. Hindi, kumaga, give me the money, pag may money ako, I can think of another business to put it, alam mo yun, palaguin, pero minsan, syempre, trial and error, ganyan. I don't buy expensive clothes or ano, just a very simple. Makikita nyo, wala akong earrings, wala akong jewelry. I'm not really fond of jewelry. Meron man ako, hindi ko isusuot yan. So, I might as well not buy it. Wala akong expensive na mga bags. I have, but you know, binigay lang yan. So, parang hindi ko rin siya napapakinabangan, ganyan, sa closet lang. So, I live a very simple life. So, kayo din siguro, pag, yun nga, siguro, live a simple life. Kasi, if you're contented with simple life, alam nyo, parang, you can spend, halimbawa, magagamit nyo. Like, for example, ako, I don't buy Louis Vuitton, I don't buy Chanel, or I don't buy this and that. Tinitingnan ko lang yung style. But, you know, I appreciate it. But I also don't buy super cheap ones, no? I buy quality clothes that will last me for quite some time and that will make me look good, but not spending a fortune on it. But at the same time, instead of me buying expensive clothes or bags or mga jewelries, you know what I buy? I buy properties. Bumibili ako ng lupa. So, yun yung parang bisyo ko. For example, pupunta ako, magtitingin ako sa buy and sell or sa mga carousel or kung saan man, no? Titingnan ko ano yung mga lupa na parang manageable, pwedeng bilhin, murang-mura, and I will negotiate with the owner, sir, o ma'am, pwede ko bang bayad-bayaran? Parang baka naman pwedeng rent-to-own. Ganyan yung aking mga style. So, eventually, kapag na-rent-to-own ko siya for 5 years, doon napupunta yung pera ko. So, also sa insurance, no, doon na rin napupunta. Ang bigat, minsan ang bigat. Kasi ang dami-dami kong binabayaran. But, you know, the good thing about binabayaran ko is that it's an investment. Hindi siya expense. So, hindi siya napupunta sa Starbucks or hindi siya napupunta doon sa mga, alam mo yan, branded clothes, branded shoes. You'll see me to have a very simple life. And yet, I accumulate properties, I accumulate yung mga, yung businesses, kasi nandyan yung passion ko. Now, if I do that, not for my personal gain, but it is for others, no? Para maibigay ko rin back to the society. By offering them quality training, by offering them an art gallery na pwede silang mag-exhibit doon, etc.
Wow, very well said, ma'am. Sabi nga nila, ma'am, di ba, simplicity is beauty. Sabi ni Rowena Cuarto Bicaldo, wow, galing. Which cryptocurrency have you invested on?
Okay, we are the first college in the country to ever accept cryptocurrency. And also yung mga other training services namin and also accepting cryptocurrency. Isa dyan yung KLV, PRX, Ethereum, Bitcoin of course, Freecoin. Okay, Freecoin is really very new. Pero mukhang nagpipick up siya. Yan, basically yun. Plus Raven. So, yung mga yun yung mga parang XRP also. So, yun yung mga medyo, although, syempre, again, even if I'm saying cryptocurrency, kailangan kayo mismo aralin nyo, Wag kayo, don't take my word for it. You have to do your own research. Kasi I might be wrong. And in fact, yung napakatatalino, napakagagaling na tao, they might be wrong. They fail. Diba? Nagpa-fail din lahat. So, you do your own research. Huwag kayong basta lang ng bilhin and huwag lang kayong basta naniniwala.
Yes.
It's their rule of thumb.
Okay. Dapat nga, ma'am, no? Pag sinasabi, dapat inaaral mo personal. No? Parang ganyan. Sige, ma'am. Thank you very much for that, no? Ma'am, may question pa tayo dito, no? Kay Jana Trisheltan. Good evening, ma'am. Roszela, what is the most challenging experience that you have gone through with your business and how did you overcome it?
Oh, thank you, Jana. Alam mo, nakakatuwa yung audience mo, sir, ha? Very active sila. Talaga nagtatanong sila, no? And feeling ko, gusto talaga nilang magpayaman, maging milyonaryo.
Yes.
Now, Jana, the most challenging so far is when I attempted, no, to put up a college. Okay? Kasi parang sa sobrang kagustuhan ko, sabi ko, teka lang, in the Philippines, walang mga cybersecurity expert, wala man lang tayo sa college na related sa cybersecurity, and I might as well offer it. So, but, I was really hesitant kasi sabi ko, shucks, mag-ooperate ako ng college, mag-offer ako ng college, kailangan sobrang milyonaryo ka dyan, kailangan ang dami mong kakilala, kailangan ganito, ganyan, ang dami-daming factors. And once na na-put up mo siya, hindi lang siya parang one time, big time. It has to be sustained. Magkakaroon siya ng sarili niyang buhay for the next 50 years, 100 years, and iba nga, di ba? Sobrang tagal ng college. UST nga, inabot 400 years eh. So it will have a life of its own. And hindi ganun kadali. Alam mo yon, yung parang hindi ko naman pinagplanuhan, basta one day na lang, sige, magpunta na nga tayo ng college kasi request ng mga estudyante. Mga students sa amin, ma'am, kailangan magkakaroon ng college, ganyan. We want sana cybersecurity ng college, fine arts, and multimedia arts. Eh ako naman, mapagbigay ako sa mga customers, sa kliyente, mga students. Sige, i-offer ko yan. Yun pala, sobrang hirap, sobrang gastos, and I was really caught off guard. So we were, on the first year na nag-apply kami, we were declined. Okay, but, and isa pa, I'm not an academician. So, alam mo yun, I'm not from the world of academe, and yet papasok ako dun sa business na yun. But, dahil lang sa sobrang lakas na loob ko, kahit wala akong pera, and walang pera in the sense na wala akong multi-millions na, and dahil lang sa sobrang sipag siguro, and dedication, and talagang when I put my mind to it, on the first year na, kung na-decline man, nire-appeal namin, ganyan, hanggang sa dami pa ng deficiency, and we try to address it calmly kasi talagang shocks. I was in the talagang edge of giving up. Sabi ko, wag na natin ituloy ito. Okay naman yung training center, ganyan, but magpo-problema pa tayo sa mga documentation and all these things, no? But syempre, you don't win when you quit, di ba? Walang, pag nandun ka na sa point na, sige na nga, nagawa na namin tong first part, so second part, ganyan. Hanggang sa eventually, during the first year na in-apply namin, we were approved. So, we were approved for the BSIS, cybersecurity. We were approved for multimedia arts, major in film and video. And also, we were approved for bachelor in fine arts, major in painting. So, I have known na parang pala, later on, sabi niya, oh, you know what? In history, no, only 2% ang naaaprubahan na magkaroon ng college doon sa first time na mag-apply sila. First year na mag-apply sila, automatic, 98% declined yan. Only 2% get approved. So, 2% gets approved, no? And kami, hindi lang isang program yung na-approve. So, 3 programs ang na-approve on our first year of application. So, that was really something na shocks. Para talaga ako tumama sa loto. So, sobrang saya. But, sa back end noon, it's really a challenge. It's really like, you wanted to cry and you wanted to give up. But eventually, nanaig yung, sige na nga, push through natin and then give it our best effort and see what happens.
Grabe, ma'am, no? Isa lang masasabi ko dyan, ma'am. I'm so much proud of you.
Thank you, sir.
Ayun, ma'am, sobrang napaka iksi ng oras natin. Inabot na tayo ng actually, overtime na pala tayo, no. I have your books, but I want you to promote your books to our audience, or where they can reach you or where they can buy these books or any other businesses that you want to promote to our audiences?
Okay. Number one, I'm really promoting our GK College. I know you're from another university, but in the future at meron kayong mga kapatid, meron kayong mga kaibigan, baka pwede niyong pakipromote na si GK College. It's the only college na talagang merong mga international certification in cybersecurity, even in fine arts, even in multimedia arts. You can finish that in 3 years. And talagang as much as possible, we give it our best. Kaya yung aming mga students then are really performing so well sa fine arts. Talagang sila they win national competitions, national art competitions. Sa BSIS, they are internationally certified and nag-work. Yung iba ngayon, yung mga graduates na before, no, yung mga sa mga short courses namin, they work in Amazon, they work in Silicon Valley, in these top companies. And they are managers, no? Yung talaga nasa top level. So, multimedia arts naman, we're really very promoting. We're also promoting kasi nga, yung kumaga, yung close, gusto namin na talaga, yung film and industry natin talaga mag-improve. Na magkaroon ng positive and talagang yung, hindi lang yung puro iyakan, sigawan, awayan, ganyan, hindi ganon. Parang we want to promote something dito sa future ng film and video industry. And that's why we promote itong BMA or Bachelor in Multimedia Arts. So, in the future, at medyo mura naman ng aming tuition, and in the future, at meron kayong gusto ma-recommend sa amin, please, pakisupport si GK. For my books, the bottom line of my books is that I want you to become millionaires. Okay? I have written 34 books, and I've written, out of the 34 books, 8 dyan ay about money. So, yung money, I made it so simple to follow para yung, yung about how to save, paano ka makabayad ng utang, paano mag-invest, magnegosyo. Napakasimple yung basahin, paano magsulat ng libro and kumita doon, paano ka mag-budget, etc. And paano ka mag-retire na milyonaryo. Because, again, kaya tayong mahirap ngayon, minsan, is because, and pwedeng dumating yung point na 2% lang, no? Ngayon, 2% lang ng Filipinos are retiring rich. Rich meaning yung nakaka-afford sa kanila. No? Minsan, di ba, pag matanda na, pinagpapasapasahan, walang pera dito, tapos nandiyan daming sakit, etc. So we want to prepare for that. And the best time to prepare is during your college days or pagka-graduate of college, nakapagtrabaho na kayo, then start saving. So yun lang. We have some seminars and sana i-follow nyo na lang ako sa GKTV din. Kasi baka malay mo na, di ba? Yung mga tips and techniques on how to earn money, how to save, and how to become millionaires, how to become businessmen. Okay, so my GKTV network. So makikita nyo naman doon, Roszela, Reigan. So that's it, Sir Allan. I took so much of your time, but I really enjoyed it. So thank you. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you very much, ma'am. I want you to know, ma'am, you are one of my idols, no, in the academe and in the financial industry also. And then I'm very lucky that you are one of my partner clients. Okay. So, yun. Thank you very much, ma'am. And thank you very much for the attendees today, from Pasig and Quezon City. Thank you very much for those people who will be watching this on replay. Thank you very much, ma'am, and God bless. Thank you, guys. Bye-bye.
Thank you for watching Usapang Pera at Negosyo. Again, this is Roszela Reigan of GKTV Network. Don't forget, please like, subscribe, and comment in the comment box below. Also, please push that notification button for future updates. Thank you.